dark this kitchen is, and I just had her. I just saw something walk in there, and I know this while I'm cooking chicken. It got mysteriously dark. I had a spirit guide, my father, try to encourage me to, take video, and I was told this bitch was playing with me. She and, from what I understand, Santa Muerte spirit. Notice how the light was already on, but it gets a little bit lighter. Like to play mind games by, telling you, you take videos of this, I'm going to steal your timelines. From what I understand, she's trying to gain total control over me, especially after stealing the entity attachment. This Cassandra Nunez or Maria Tavarez and her god, Raul Vargas, and Archangel Michael have been acting mad fucking weird and taking a lot of my shit. From what I understand, they're based off of a rapist daddy whose name was Raul Vargas, or Archangel Michael is Raul Vargas III. The thing with evil shit like this is, it's like with any other fucking spirit, you have to show that you don't have any fucking fear. And that's why I walk the fuck out. They're going to make you, see Santa Muerte's light up there, that topa needs to be shut the fuck down in the spirit plane. Like I say, the problem with her is she covers the Mexican oversoul consciousness. She can snatch you up in the middle of the night. She can't do that with me. Thank goodness, because I'm black. Or with white or Asian folks, anybody. She covers, that evil shit covers y'all. That's why she's a threat to y'all and scare y'all so much, because she's a threat to your oversoul consciousness. She covers it. With that being said, she ordinarily, I just heard her go shh. And she started materializing more here. And she's going to try to use her energy after stealing a lot of my soul consciousness. Use 295 hertz, 446 hertz, 1714, 17, 15 hertz retrieve things. Yeah, I just heard something hit something. That's her. I saw from out of thin air one of my hairs. A lot of my hairs, as thrown as my, locks are, have been falling out. That means, problems with your entity attachments, ancestors. That's oftentimes, a sign of a spiritual problem. With that being said, I saw my hair materialize from out of nowhere and get thrown into the tub. With that being said, she's been hiding here, fucking with me, giving me a hard time. With that being said, from what I understand, she was trying to push me into Santa Muerte's hell realm. And I'm not going to let that happen. I think for starters, she's using that Dubbock here. This Maria Tavarez or Paraffin, I'm so tired of it. It got really, really serious because she's taking a lot of my soul consciousness, throw a piece of my hair that fell out of my head into the water. So the shit's getting real. And I heard a lot of my consciousness and all of that is going to leave if I mention that. I'm going to use 1714, 1715 hertz, 446 hertz. She stole a major entity attachment, from what I understand. That's crucial for giving life from me. I got to get that back. I've had, folks helping me out. So Santa Muerte's wetback ass right there. That's why I have that to represent the ancestors. It's 195 hertz to employ and deploy ancestral energy. With that being said, I got to retrieve my shit. It's not only a matter of life and death. I can't do anything with this motherfucker rolling around. She got to be taken out. And from what I've seen, in the physical, in that May the 1st, 2024 timeline. Yeah, see that star lighting up. You didn't see it before, and now it's trying to hide. And it did so, from what I understand, that's Santa Muerte or something. So I don't want to say. We all have it in the entity attachments of it. And what they just took over a lot of minds. Anyways, with that being said, I'm going to have to get rid of it. I saw the other day, my spirit guides were showing me this. She's been trying to get rid of my dad and everything else, Pauline Williams Jr., and the entity attachments of them and all that. Use 694, 695, 1714, 1715 hertz, 295, 295 hertz combined with 695 hertz, 446 hertz to retrieve stuff. They're oftentimes associated with them. LAPD helicopter, I saw them thrown out like a red laser, beam one night. She puts people from Santa Muerte's hell realms try to get me. Use 125 hertz to free them people along with 1185 hertz. Transmute. With that being said, the problem with, I'm seeing is, I saw her, her timeline started at Casamigos. There go that light shining brightly. I see another one way up there. That's moon. And then it mysteriously went out. Casamigos, they both feel like they're the Teflon Don, because they took a lot of my shit, so I got to get my shit back. With that being said, I saw she was a maid working at Larchmont, for some wealthy-ass wetbacks or something. She does Univision, does that shop. It's very profitable, especially with this child molester. I saw in a spirit plane, he molested an 11-year-old girl. Back to that timeline, and with all them people. And they've been stealing a lot of my stuff. Taking a lot of my stuff and, pretty much, cutting me up as a sacrifice, me and Baron Samedi. With that being said, for our sake, you got to take this wetback bitch out, because it's going to get worse and worse and worse. I don't like, she be calling Baron Samedi as part of my bloodline, the real one who actually lived. Shooting them in yards based on a nigga, treat them like a dog, having them fetch shit, having them eat spam meat. Barking at, hollering, treating them like a dog and shit, giving them leftovers. She got them prisoned somewhere in the astral plane. With that being said, this Cassandra Nunez needs to be taken the fuck out. Her and Santa Muerte, because she stole a lot of his body parts. I just saw something walk in there just now. Turning my soul consciousness into entity attachments. This is just fucking ridiculous. I just saw something in the mirror, I swear up and down. Here it is, inexplicably getting dark again. It just went off.